now welcomed by UVA diving coach Drew Livingston and Texas diving coach Matt Scoggin. We saw some very competitive diving. What are your greatest takeaways?
You know, I've got a lot of new kids on my team, a lot of new athletes. So every meet, I'm learning a little bit more about them. So today for me, it was all about learning about where we're at as a team and as individuals, what they need to do to improve. So there's definitely some good stuff. You know, tough competition though. Texas was awesome. They were probably on their A game today from what it looked like, and that's always going to be tough.
Yeah, I was really pleased with how our team came in, and they were in the moment. They were pretty resilient. They were dealing with different lighting, different atmosphere, and they just kept in the moment, and they were pretty consistent, so I was very pleased.
Now, I know both of you guys have coached against each other at NCAAs, but never on the same pool deck at a dual meet. What is it like? I mean, Matt, you coached Drew to an NCAA championship, and Drew, you dove for Matt. What is this like?
I can't believe he's not on my team, but I'm so happy for him. He's doing a great job at Virginia. He's one of the best coaches in the country, and you know, whenever I sit next to him, I try and learn from him. He's a great coach, and it's really fun to be with Drew on the pool deck. Yeah,
it's you know, it's funny. I have been around Matt at other meets, but it's a lot different in this atmosphere in a dual meet because you're just like right next to each other the whole time. And but it's been awesome. And every time I get to be on the pool deck with Matt, it kind of brings me back, and there's some nostalgia there. And again, you know, he's learned from me. That's news to me. I'm always learning from him. So it's always a great opportunity, and hopefully we'll have more down the road as well.
And Matt, when Drew was a volunteer for you, you told him to stay away from coaching.
Oh yeah, luckily... exactly. He went to go get his MBA, got a UT degree as well. And then I saw him kind of steering toward coaching. I said, stay away from the light, Drew. Don't do it. But he did, and we're very thankful that he did because he is a fantastic coach. We're lucky to have him.
Drew, what was the tipping point to stay with coaching?
Honestly, just the more time I spent around it, the more I started to see myself, not as like Matt per se, but seeing the kind of effect he had on me. It started to sink in that this is going to be a worthwhile career for me. So just honestly, I was around it long enough where it kind of hooked me. And I haven't looked back since.
That former coach and diver bond, you still share it. 2 months ago, you officiated his wedding.
I know. That was a lot of fun to be part of Caroline and Drew's wedding. And then last month, I was at his sister Jessica's induction into the UT Hall of Fame. Then we're here right now in Charlottesville for a dual meet. I'm wondering what I'm doing next month with the Livingston family. Can I come over for Christmas?
Gotta ask my parents.
I was gonna say, is there a Thanksgiving dinner that you know, maybe Matt Scoggin will be involved with?
Well, he's welcome all the time, and he's from Virginia, so this should be like coming home to him in some ways. But yeah, if you're ever in town, let me know.
Okay. It is absolutely a happy homecoming. And Drew, what was it like to have your coach officiate your wedding? You know, the most special day.
Yeah, you know, it was. I'm not gonna say it was awkward asking him because it's not. You know, he officiated my best friend's wedding as well, and I knew he'd do a really good job. But it was actually my mom that kind of pushed me on it. She's like, you know, you should really ask Matt if he wants to do this. And I was like, I don't know, he's a busy man. And surprisingly, he was like, just tell me the date, I'll be there. It was awesome. I'm glad that I was able to share that moment with Caroline, with one of the best people in my life. Yeah, and it was exactly what I thought it would be. Amazing.
And now you both prepare for invitationals, the Texas Diving Invitational and the Tennessee Diving Invitational. What are your preparations heading into that?
This was a great step toward our UT invite. We've got some great teams coming to that competition. That'll be a tough meet, but it'll be a good test for us. And that will prepare us for a even tougher contest at the Nationals.
Yep. And for us, it's all about just trying to build and progress. So we've had a couple dual meets now, so now we've got a good idea about the things that are going right for us and the things that we need to focus maybe a little bit more on. So it's just using the next 2 weeks to kind of progress those things and try to be a little bit better in 2 weeks from now.
Always a pleasure talking to both of you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie.
We'll be right back.